Newsflash, it's never too late to level up your grooming game. Keep your bush tamed. Manscaped's new lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is every man's cheat code to look good, feel good, and turn the page on confidence this year. Now is your time to get a grip on your grooming with our exclusive offer. Manscaped's 5th generation lawnmower, equipped with 2 skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and new foil blades go smooth like a dolphin wherever your heart desires. She won't be pulling pubes out of her teeth. And for my men who want the full grooming experience, look no further than Manscaped Performance Package 5.0. And, did we mention it's waterproof? Because a trim in the shower is the only way to start the day. In this grooming kit, you get the trusted lawnmower, Manscaped's ear and nose hair trimmer, and essential aftercare products with the Crop Soother Ball Aftershave Lotion and Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. I've been chafing.
What's going on?
I've got a red rash. They even throw in 2 free gifts, the Boxers 2.0.
Nice.
And the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag.
Even nicer.
So get 20% off and free shipping with the code
Green Room
at manscaped.com. Embrace a new you and definitely embrace a new trimmer. Let's get into the episode.
Let's go, baby.
Oh shit, I'm pulling out the wrong wire. Sorry, fellas.
You'd make a bad intensive care nurse.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I'm pulling.
Hey.
Thought it was the headphones and I was pulling the power.
Hey, your granddad's died.
Sorry, fellas.
Funny story.
Needed to charge me phone.
Oh, that's better.
That'll be me, that.
Something in the wrong fucking flag. Yeah, whenever you're ready, boys.
You need a fucking DJ there, lad, like that.
Chong, 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 chong. I got 6 minutes spot. Sorry, go on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hot Water's Green Room podcast with me, Tony Carroll.
Me, reunited. Jamie Hutchinson. Yes, we're back, baby.
We're back, baby. And we've got a returning guest, one of our favourites, Mr. George Zach, everyone.
Hello. Good to be back.
I've got Uzo on the table, and it's not
Yeah.
because you're Greek.
Yes.
It wasn't like some hack. Do you know what I mean?
You did, however, mention it to me as soon as you saw me that you have Uzo.
And I just thought, what are the odds of that? Like, we've got Uzo.
Why have we got Uzo?
Someone sent us Uzo because I signed his cap. I know.
Have you ever had it before?
Yeah.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Oh, it's alright.
You
Yeah.
gonna try it?
What do you drink it with?
Shot.
It's kind of like sambuca.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
I think it's nice in Sambuca. It's not as harsh.
Has he got that, like, that
Yes.
On the seed.
aniseed, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you like it?
I hate it.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I mean, if any Uzo manufacturers want to sponsor me, I will like it very quickly.
Yeah.
But I hate it.
What about gyro? What are they called? Gyros?
Gyros.
Is that how you say it?
Gyros is what you used to collect, Tony, before you made it.
That was funny. That was funny. That was good.
Before
That was good.
before this podcast cracks you.
That's what you used to call dole, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was good.
This is proper racial stereotype, isn't it? Scousers, gyros.
So how do you say it?
Gyros.
Gyros.
Like with the Y. Imagine Y-E-E. Gyros.
Gyros.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never had them one before.
You never had one before?
Look at me, I know. But
They sell them here.
I know. Here, I like just going to my same place and my same dish.
And what do you get?
Yeah.
I get a chicken platter, a family chicken platter for one, from Patterson's, Liverpool.
Oh, it's very good, Patterson's.
It is good. Yeah. Nah, I get it. I go to North Garden Chinese. I get like sweet and sour chicken and rice from there.
What, every day?
Not every day. Not yet every day.
So you could do switch it up and have a gyro every.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have one after you because I'm feeling very Greek today.
Nice.
So you've got a plate so I can smash it.
Fuck yeah.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
See, I know my Greeks.
Who's got some democracy to invent?
Philosophy, yeah.
Philosophy as
Triangles, fuck yeah.
Oh, you have your fires as well.
How do you feel about
fires? That's not funny.
What wildfires?
Yeah, it's not funny. That.
Yeah. I don't think we invented wildfires. I mean, I'd like to think we did.
I remember, yeah, because I went to Greece when I was in 2000. It was just after you won the Euros.
2005?
So yeah, I must have went 05.
And there was a big one there when I was there, like...
Fire,
Like proper wildfires, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Alexander the Great?
If I like him.
I buzz
But
off
like,
him, mate.
like his
He's
Instagram
like
posts.
your Henry VIII, innit? Oh no, you've got loads, man. You've got some.
Yeah, we have
They've
so
got
many,
some...
man.
They've
This is
got
the
gods,
crazy
man.
thing. This is the crazy thing about there was a time in history where Plato taught Aristotle, and Aristotle taught Alexander the Great, and Socrates taught Plato.
Yeah.
There's a direct line between Socrates and Alexander the Great, which I think is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's like horses, isn't it?
The lineage.
Yeah, like when everyone looks at like, oh, I've got a Galileo horse that could win the Derby. Do you know what I mean?
So there's
Yeah.
a certain breed, you mean?
Yeah.
Same breed.
No, like the stallion. Right, we want his come, but with Greeks they do it with knowledge.
What? Horses.
Yeah, horses. The most important part of a horse is its cum.
It's come.
It's cum.
What if it's a mare?
Oh yeah, well, how wet a pussy is.
All right, the pussy.
And if she gives out.
The most important part of are you saying? All right, I'm with you. So the most important part of the horse is come.
Yeah, so with a horse, like Frankel, one of the greatest horses of all time, arguably the greatest on these shores,
Yeah.
is worth 100 million
Yeah.
because of his jizz. It's 100 grand a shag.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah.
Still
But-
now?
But that's what the Greeks do with knowledge. They pass it on from like, who's going to be at the top of the class? We'll do
Yeah.
one-on-one lessons
So
with you.
every time you learn a philosophy quote, it's like Mick coming on your face.
It is like exactly like you coming on my face. That's why I got smart last time you did it.
Yeah, your skin is great.
I came out just on television. On the Alexander the Great knowledge.
I don't think you can afford me, mate.
No.
No, that went a bit weird, didn't it? You've got you've got loads of gods, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, ancient Greeks used to have 12 of them to begin with.
12, wasn't
and
it?
then
Yeah,
quite a
yeah.
few demigods, and then other deities.
Have we got any?
God, just got one on there.
Shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like you have like
It's a bit of an all-round. It's like a John O'Shea god, isn't it?
there's pretty.
He's like, oh, fuck it. Like, they had Zeus, like, just concentrate on thunder, lad.
Yeah.
You're number 10. You're in the hole. Don't bother tracking back.
Oh, who's my favourite god's the one that used to live in the water, yeah?
In what?
He used to live in the water, but then he used to go on land. He had a cave with all
Atlantis.
with all
Poseidon.
birds and fuck birds on land.
Poseidon.
Yeah,
Like Neptune.
No, Poseidon.
Yeah,
it was,
Poseidon.
He used to have a little layer. Like
Oh, there's a good...
cave.
Oh, do you remember the slot game, Poseidon? Poseidon Adventure Slots?
Yes, I've seen them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
and
so.
I've seen them.
The
I've
water
seen them.
comes down and you get a
Thunder
bonus.
of God.
This is there's a real common thread to everything you understand.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything this man like you just bring it back
You
to
just set
gambling.
the rave off there.
I know.
Hey!
I just hit the bonus.
Just the bonus.
Everything you do, you bring it back to gambling, don't you?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
it's horses, slots,
Slots. So slots or sluts?
like both.
That is a gamble.
Well,
That is a gamble.
Poseidon had a cave full of sluts apparently, and he used to go up there, get his cock sucked.
Zeus has fucked a lot. Not all the time was consensual.
Oh God!
I tried to do I thought of doing a comedy show about the ancient Greek gods.
Yeah.
But there's like too much rape.
There's too much grief, isn't
Too much, yeah. There's not just grief, like there is like delightful, but it's still rape.
So, what's his name, my man?
Who?
The main, what's his name you said before? Zeus, the main man. He was like the original P. Diddy, wasn't he?
Yeah, big parties.
Big parties,
Yeah,
you know,
a lot of sex.
Well,
lots of sex.
He
Lots
used
of
to
drugs.
transform himself into an animal, and then fuck women like that.
A horse.
Wow.
And a
horse.
100 grand per cum.
Frankel, baby. So Zeus was a rapist, and he said it's fine because I'm religious. So he was the ancient Russell Brand.
Nice.
Allegedly.
Oh God.
Don't come and fucking try and sue me, you Victorian sex pest. Victorian. Bamboozle. Fuck off, lad.
Yeah, I was so you were in on the weekend, wasn't you? Have you seen you on the weekend?
Yeah, well, I live in Manchester now, don't I?
Live in Manchester
I live in the
now,
northern quarter.
The northern quarter.
Yeah,
is
that
that
was
the gay
a-
part, is it?
Hmm?
Is that the gay part?
It's going that way.
Is there?
No, it's not.
It's going that way.
Yeah. He's making
It's
a
very,
joke about
it's very hipsterish.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he's a gay quarter, though, isn't he? Or was that
No,
called
gay
quarter?
It's gay village.
gay
lad.
village
Oh, is
and
it?
the
Yeah,
northern
gay
quarter.
All right.
Are you that unfamiliar with the city 30 miles away from you?
No. I know the casino, that's it.
Yeah, there's the gay village, Canal Street.
That's a gay casino too as well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I live in Manchester. I used to. I think last time I did a show, I was here in 2022 in the previous venue. It stank. Remember when a mouse
the
had died?
rats.
No,
the
dead
rats
rats.
have died.
Yeah.
And you could smell the dead rats.
It was horrible, mate.
Yeah. We had multiple dead rats.
Didn't you work there with us?
No, that was before I worked there, but I listened to it on the podcast and I thought it was just like,
Honestly,
A running joke.
yeah, just
No, you could smell the
No,
dead
you
animals.
worked there with us in Harbour Street.
I
No,
did,
yeah,
but
what-
not
yeah,
when.
t-
Oh, when
the
you was
rat
rats there.
happening.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it smelled like the green room when the Monday Mongs are in.
That's mad. I always
Stunk,
thought that
mate.
was just like a joke.
Stunk.
You know,
No,
like,
it stank.
that's insane.
It stank. And but now we're here in the new venue. I was doing the weekend at the Hot Water, and I bumped into you when you were doing the charity gig,
Saving lives.
saving lives
That's
for
what I do.
Zoe's place.
That's what I do my day off.
I bumped into you Friday
yeah.
at one of the crazy surprise birthday parties.
Yes,
What a surprise. He planned
it was
for
a surprise.
himself.
Oh, well, whatever, I don't care.
he was dressed in a suit.
Yeah, I had a good night. I was very drunk at the
Yeah, I
end.
was wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say out? Yeah.
I stayed out,
Yeah,
yeah.
I backdoored it.
You backdoored, I stayed
What
out.
time did you go home?
Must have been about 12, half 12.
I went home. I stayed out with Callum Oakley until
Oh,
like
God.
Oh, yeah.
4:35. I went home. I was so high.
Did
I
you
was
go
like,
to Teddy's?
Yeah, I
Take you
went
to
to Teddy's.
yeah.
But as soon as Callum left, I also went
Yeah.
because everyone else was fucking loser.
If you,
You know, you're like, I don't know any of them.
When you go out with Callum Oakley, you can't go home until that them times. Like, he
Yeah.
won't keep you out.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a really
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
So we were at it very late. It was really fun. You were missed.
Oh, I was missed, yeah.
You were,
I went because the thing is, I had a show on Thursday.
Is the one you bombed at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed for that shit.
Oh, did you?
I stayed. I could have gone home. Do you hear about this?
No?
So Jamie said, I'm going to go and do a charity, not Tony's show.
Tony,
and
Still
he's,
charity.
and he's
Starts to become
I'm
a
going to be
charity
dressed
now.
up as Buzz Lightyear,
Oh,
but just in the underwear, and then go on stage and go, I've lost my helmet. I'm like, oh, that sounds funny. And I really want to go home and be with my girlfriend, but I'm like, I'm going to stay. It's going to be special. It's going to be fun. I stayed for 90 extra minutes, and then I watched him go on stage shit-faced and just bomb for like 25 minutes. I hated myself for staying, but also
It was funny.
I like a bomb.
Yeah, I was going with Grace. do you know what I mean?
The worst thing is you went on stage in your underwear, referenced it for 90 seconds, and then said fuck all else for the entire gig.
I forgot. I was just I was smashed.
But you wouldn't have thought they were buzzers underpants. You would have just thought it was a big nappy.
yeah,
that was
it
funny.
needed a bit more buzz, didn't it?
I
I put a picture up and Jamie's girlfriend messaged me saying, what the fuck are we going to do with him? I said, I don't know. She said, make sure he brings them over. I was like, you're a sicko like him.
We've had a bit of Andy's toy room fun.
And I'll sweep out the corner.
There's a cock in my mouth.
It's very funny. People always see.
Do you remember them?
We had a heckler on Friday, the live show on Friday. As soon as we got on,
As soon as I
this guy
sat down,
heckled.
like, it was quite rowdy and he said stuff to me and Jamie. And I sat down, I was thinking, what the fuck's that? Looked over, it was this fella. You've seen Toy Story, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know the fella Al's Toy Barn? the fella who owns the toy store?
Yeah.
The fat fella with the big beard and that. He was the ringer of him, yeah. So I went, fucking hell, you look like Al's Toy Barn of Toy Story. Got a good laugh, you know. That's what I do. And
stuff.
then...
The riff.
And then what did he say?
He went, "There's a boot in my snake."
No,
And
I think the whole audience went, oh.
it's like, you know, have you ever? It's like you put your telly on 0 and then press mute. It just got quiet.
No, but I think people groaned like, oh, like, oh. And I went, you'll have a fucking boot in your face.
He was shambles.
He was
in.
shambles, yeah.
But shout out Wendy though. Wendy saved the day.
Wendy was a great audience member.
We had like.
An actual Wendy.
Yeah, she was like 60, I'd say. Sorry, Wendy, if you're any younger than that, I was very pissed. She just kept ripping us to shreds.
Yeah, I just kept saying, do you like to party, Wendy? And she was like, oh, did you used to like to party? And she went, why do you keep saying used to?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
come
she
on,
watches the
you're
podcast.
fucking someone's nan.
She's a
Fuck off.
sick cunt.
Someone's nan, I can't have a little stripe off your ass. Someone's nan.
I really want to be that kind of old person because I'm really scared of getting older and boring. So I'm really like, I want to be the old person that has fun.
I'd love to be old.
You'd love to be old.
It's not going to happen.
You think so?
No.
Yeah. What age do you think you want to reach?
What age do you think God will take me?
Like how many years you have in you?
I'm 33 now, I reckon 40.
You think 40 you're out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Yeah, 40. You take 40.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll cash out before 50. Therefore, mate. Imagine having a surprise 50th. What you doing, you embarrassing cunts?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Get out of my house.
It would be a surprise.
Get out of my house.
I don't know. I would like to go old, but old people, like, I don't know. Do any of you have this when you sit on the table and there's, like, even when I was like little, I would be like in the kids' table. There'd be like some old person that would just sit on the kids' table and I would look at them and then I would lose my appetite.
Yeah. I get
Do you get like, if I see old people eating, I'm like, I'm out.
One of the worst things I've ever seen, yeah. I went to have some a pub dinner thing, do you know what I mean, like fish and chips and all that. And it was a carvery day, yeah. I ate roast dinners.
Why?
And this it's just hanging, it smells of dementia, lad. And this
the sickest kind of
old woman just like, just fucking put her down. Do you know what I mean?
She's barely surviving.
She's got one working limb like that. Lad, just fucking put a bullet in her head, lad. Another horse reference. And her daughter got her a carver. She said, there you go, ma'am. And put it in a blender.
No.
No.
That's why you hate roast dinners.
No.
That scarred you.
Yeah, it's recent.
No, you put it in a blender and you
in the blender? No, that is
yeah.
disgusting.
I used to work in the dementia centre.
You just carrying a blender around with them as well. Obviously, but...
No, they take it to restaurants, plug it in.
Is it like one of the Nutribullet ones?
No, it was like a
So disgusting.
So do you reckon it goes, all right, ma'am, fancy Greg's?
I know.
They put pasties in this blender?
I don't know, must be.
What?
But she just had like just one tooth, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I used to work in a dementia centre and they just like, I know what you mean when they eat, do you know what I mean?
Old people, just even healthy old people eating, like obviously now have more of a tolerance. Now like it's like the age range is higher. But just sitting around old people, I'm like,
Plus,
no thanks.
This generation's old people are fucking con artists, mate.
What?
They're fucking washed, mate. Right? Because when I was a kid, yeah, the old people survived through the war and that, right? But now, there's no one left from that era now. You all grew up in the 60s, you had the Beatles, you got your house for £1, so guess what? We're turning your winter fuel off. Fucking put a blanket on, you daft old cunt.
Wow. This is a political statement from Jamie Hutchinson here.
Oh, fuck them, lad. They whinge to say they've been through the lot. You've been through fuck all, mate. You've not had a war.
They've been through Jimmy Savile fixing it for them.
Yeah,
fuck that,
You know?
lad.
What if they got like a nonced?
No, so what? Everyone got nonced.
I haven't been nonced.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
You want to tell us or?
Well, I've told you, I know. I got cyber nonced.
You got cyber nonced?
Yeah, I was talking to a girl when I was like 15, and she had a webcam icon on MSN,
Right, yeah.
and I had a teal font because I was.
Oh, yeah, teal. I remember teal.
I was sensitive, mate.
Yeah.
So I had a bit of glitter shine to it. I was like, oh, it shows I'm sensitive and that. And then
I do miss the, by the way, the buzz function on MSN.
Oh, nudge.
The nudge.
Yeah,
I love the nudge.
I used to love
You
it.
just nudge someone, go. Like,
Well, I
it's the
remember,
best.
do you know, like the little fellas as well? Like,
Yeah. Also, you would put what song you're listening to on your status.
Yeah.
And you knew the person that you know.
Do you remember when
Someone
you
knows why you're
used to
listening to this.
message the girls saying, show us tits, and used to blank you. And then you used to have a knocker icon. Knock. You used to fist go up on the screen and go, knock. Reply to me, you know what I mean? Show us tits.
No.
No.
No, just a nudge for me.
I had so I met this girl on Teen Chat, Skater Boy 1. He knew what to do.
What was your name?
Skater Boy 1.
Skater Boy 1. Ow.
He had long hair back then. And,
Did you skate?
No.
Did you like Avril Lavigne?
No, I just couldn't afford an haircut.
That was funny. That was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And,
Many women have told him, cigarette boy.
Yeah.
Stop making it so complicated.
Hey, this is why they make the money.
Yes.
And then I was chatting to her, and I noticed she had a webcam icon, so I was like, come on, some chance of tips.
Yeah,
here.
you're horny, yeah.
And then she went, are you going cam first or someone know who you are? I went, oh, I'm shy. And she did it, so I'm like that, you know, like...
Jamie fucking
doing a
Hutchinson.
little
Getting your straightness out.
And I'm just like that. She went, oh, you're so hot. I went, what, me? No, so I went, it's freezing here. Because I've not got top on. She went, oh my God, show me your body. She went, and spin round. And she went, show ass.
Show us.
So I pulled my pants down, showed my ass to the cam.
Yeah.
And then you went, thanks for that, and then logged off. So I think it was a bloke. Someone come though.
Someone come over your ass and then just look at them blocked
But I was like, no, I was like, come back, I don't mind. I fell in love with you, Jeff. I fell in love with you, Jeff.
How have you made a potentially abusive story so funny?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it was a bloke, and I'm like, that's hilarious.
Did you ever go on webcams?
I used to like I used to have a couple of girls that we used to like jerk off a lot to each other on webcam. It was a glorious time.
Would they like just not? Did you have to do anything for them, or would they just enjoy you jerking off?
No, they were both like wanking into it at the same time.
Oh,
it was really hot stuff. But yeah, I love them. I think
I used to just add my sister's mates all the time. Like she's older than me, not younger.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. And he used to just try and get them to get a webcam.
I had them sent from age like 18 because I didn't have any internet in the house, like in Greece. Like so before that it was just like Greece is very conservative, so you don't really. In a small town, no one really does that kind of thing.
Oh, I thought you had to go like go to the library. So.
That's why I got banned from the library. I used to. I had an online relationship with this Australian girl, and because it was on obviously different time zones, I used to put my speakers because we had a computer downstairs. I found the computer, so I used to turn my volume up to maximum. She'd nudge me when she got in from college. I'd come back down, and then I'd wank for her and then eat me cum on webcam to her.
No.
Nice.
Sick one.
Nice.
What did you say?
I used to like just come all over myself and I'd eat my cum. So I so wish I was there right now to eat the cum to your hand.
Do you know?
It's fucking fire, mate.
I think I might be able to top that.
Oh, no, you can't.
I think I might have a good one.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
This I probably shouldn't say. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. When I was so in Greece, in the local station, they played like hardcore porn after 1 a.m. So every like 15-year-old kid knew.
Just on normal television?
No, normal TV, but it has to be like after 1 a.m., 1:30. But if you like, your parents go to bed at like 12, whatever. So you stay. I used to wake up to this. I used to set the alarm on at like 3 a.m. Like alarm got up. Oh, time to have a wank. I had to. This is the only way, right? Yeah. Like that's why I don't use any alarms anymore. It's damaged me. So if I you don't want to hear, you don't want to hear the alarm going off now.
Pavlov's dog.
So I used to. I didn't have a TV in my room, right? So I used to go to the living room, and I used to. Put the TV, just watch the thing, right? And one night it's like 3 a.m. or something, right? And as I'm like just about to come, my mum comes in the living room and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I kind of had like a blanket covered, I used to have to make a little fort. So, and I was like, "What are you doing? It's fucking 3 a.m. Go to bed. Like, why are you up?" And then she went to bed, and the next day. Which is pretty embarrassing.
Did you ejaculate?
I used to like have it like stay on my chest for a bit.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah, and then eventually when it dries out, go to the shower and wash it off.
Yeah, because it gets like you remember when you used to glue your fingers in art.
Yeah.
And you could just like peel it off.
Yeah.
Why did you wank on yourselves? Why did you put it in tissue?
So, my belly button is a great depository.
Oh my God,
Can I tell you the worst part of the story? Because it was embarrassing. I was like, the worst part is the next day. I didn't know what to do. So I woke up and my mum was in the kitchen with my sisters. My sisters younger than me. Yeah. And they were just, I don't know what they were doing. So I went there, I was like, what happened to you last night? My mum was like, what do you mean? Like you were shouting, "Oh my God, what are you doing? George, what are you doing?" So like, it was so loud, I came to your room, I gave you a nudge. And you woke up, and you gave me a weird look, and you went back to sleep. And she went, "Did I?" I was like, "Yeah." Right? He doesn't get it. Dude, I went from my mum thinking she caught me wanking to my mum thinking she dreamt of me having a wank.
Oh, fuck.
That's world class. That's what Richard Hillman did.
Thank you.
Richard
Which is
Hill-
10 times worse.
That's what Richard Hillman did with Audrey.
It's genius.
Who's that?
Richard Hillman, he was taking, he wanted to, he was planning on killing someone to get like insurance money.
Who's Richard Hillman?
Richard Hillman, and then,
Off Coronation Street?
yeah, and then he was taking,
What the fuck?
As in on actual Coronation Street or the real person?
No, he's the character
No, the
in
character.
Coronation Street.
Oh,
no, it's real.
Corrie lines.
And he was taking the batteries out of the smoke alarm for Audrey, and then like fucking setting the house on fire and that. She was like, "Oh what?" He went, "Yeah, you've got dementia, you love. Get your knickers off." Sicko, mate.
That was on Corey.
That was on Corrie, yeah.
Take your knickers off.
No,
take-
no, that's just
That's him
just twisted.
giving it a delightful spin.
Yeah.
I'm just.
He always has to add something onto it.
condensing stuff.
It was implied.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's
No, but that's good psychological warfare. That,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's
Make
proper
something-
gaslighting, isn't it?
That,
That was
oh,
proper,
that's
that was
proper.
really
How old was you?
genius. But,
I was probably like 16 or 17.
That's impressive.
That's impressive, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, it's gaslighting to the max, but
Thank you.
impressive.
I nailed it, I think.
Did you go to a mixed school or boys' school?
No, there was only mixed schools in Greece.
Mixed
There was
schools in
no
Greece,
such
yeah.
thing as boy or girl schools.
Yeah, I just went to an all boys' school, me. So
You went to an all boys school?
yeah,
Really? Does it mean you're posh?
posh.
Yeah.
No, it was probably the rough,
Is it not the posh thing to do to go
one of
to
the
like?
roughest schools in Liverpool I went to. All
Is
boys
it not
school.
a posh thing to do to go to an all boys or all
It
girls
is.
school?
It is usually, yeah, but they have like working class ones as well.
Wow.
That's what I went to.
Did
Rough
you
school.
Is it true what they say about boys schools
What?
that you like wank each other off and stuff?
No. You just get things thrown at you.
You just weren't ever invited. Let me join in. Let me join in.
No, our school was we had a golly pit in our school.
What?
A golly pit.
What's that?
So in our school, your school playgrounds kind of thing, like our yard. This is when you're like 14, 15, secondary school. There used to be like a downstairs into it, like a corridor. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Two sets of stairs either side, then railings
Like an
above,
underpass.
like an underpass kind of thing. And people used to get thrown in there. And when you're thrown in there, it's called a golly pit. So if you're in there, everyone in the schoolyard runs and spits at you and gollies on you. That's why it's called a golly pit. Yeah. Luckily enough, I was a big lad, so they never got me in, so I was all right.
Yeah.
But I spat on a few kids. Like,
Trailer.
It's like you know what it is? It is like why in nature some animals get massive because they avoid the bullying. Like elephants,
that's what you
can
do.
get taken
That's what
down.
I've done, yeah.
Now, this is a form of you could have been just active or like good at martial arts, but eating is easier, isn't it?
That's it. I was you just got to
I was a bit of a grot bag at school though, so I'd be like, "Oh no, I fell. I've not landed in the golly pit again, have I?"
You're a freak, man.
I hope some of these courses come. I need some money.
Was you a weird kid? Like, I know you're weird now.
Sammy.
I was a very
I don't think you
The
was.
rest of the world were against me. Mate.
You were a weird child, though, wasn't you? Like, a
Yeah.
weird
Definitely.
child. We used to like play with like tadpoles and stuff.
Yeah, I blagged being normal.
Did
I
you?
knew how to blend in to look normal.
Did
Do
you
you know what I
really?
mean?
Yeah.
Just see a weak kid and join in. Yeah, you fucking goth. And secretly I just wanted to sniff his armpit or something. Do you know what I mean?
wow. That's very delicate, actually.
Yeah.
It really shows a lot of inner complexity. Most of us can only dream of.
What was you like at school, George? You quiet,
I
or
am-
was you
I
was
was
you one of
told-
the boy, one of the
So-
boys?
So my I was like not in the bullying group. Never got bullied
Yeah.
or anything. But my brother went to a kickboxing class,
Yeah.
and his teacher was a classmate. Now I don't know. I haven't got any contact with any of my classmates.
Yeah.
I've lost contact with all of them. And his teacher was my classmate. And then he was talking to him about me. He was like, "Yeah, George was fun. He was just really nice to be around." And then I was like, "Can you get me in touch because I want to find out what they think of me?" And I was curious. And I went to I met up with this girl and went for a drink. And I was like, "What do you think of me in school?" And she said, "You were always there." She was like, "If there was a party, if there was a gathering, you were
Just
there."
there, just standing there like that.
I was,
Hey, it's me,
Never,
George.
never initiating, just the kid that was always there.
Haven't you been back home then, no, for a while, no?
I go back every year for
Every year?
3 weeks to see my family.
Yeah.
I have to go back again now to renew my passport.
Have you ever done stand-up over there? Done stand-up back home?
Yeah. I'm doing some this year, I think,
Oh,
or
sick.
beginning of next year. But I can't do too much stand-up because currently I have a big debt to the tax office of 15,000 euros because I haven't gone to the army. Because I've dodged the army, they fined me, and the fine gets passed on to the tax office. So even though I've never worked in Greece, there's a tax, outstanding tax that I've never really earned.
You're an international wanted man.
And this, the army want me.
No,
If
that's cool.
I can only go back to Greece for up to 30 calendar days a year. Anymore, they will hold me like back, take my passport away,
And spit on you?
and spit on me in the gully pit.
That's a good,
So I have
that's
to-
a good novel, that.
Yeah, I have to go, I have to join the army if I go more than 30 calendar days. So I have to
Don't
be
you?
careful.
Yeah.
You have to go back to Greece and win your childhood sweetheart's heart, but you've only got 29 days
to do it.
before the tax.
29 days.
Because she's getting married to a tax officer in 30 days. So she like smokes him off. She went, let George off.
Yeah.
And then fucking, as soon as he comes, she runs off with George into
But then as
Cyprus.
soon as the man finds out George is fucking here, he's like, no, I'm going to make sure he goes into the army. Then you get drafted into the army. A big world war breaks out, George. And then we're against you. So me and Jamie are on the front line for the UK. We're fighting you, George. And then we meet in the middle and we're like, hey, man, let's just put our guns down.
And kiss.
And play football. We'll
No,
play
no,
football.
we- No, kiss.
Football.
Yeah, football.
I will. Look, I play football, but as long as I suck a dick in the movie as well. Like
We have a lot of fantasies about movies, don't we? We come up with some.
Really?
I'll go, I wasn't sucking your dick, George. This mad thing happened. Yeah. You was half asleep and I went, whoa, what the fuck? You forgot to suck your dick. Back to bed, lad.
Oh, you told me the other day that you had a story. Tell me as well.
Are you going to sign up, lad? Yeah, you watching now. Hey, shh, shh. Hey, shh. Come to the telly. Come to the telly. Come sign up. Come sign up. £3 a month. Do you think I want to be here? You all act like you my mate off pod, don't you? When you see me in a pub, you're like, oh, James Hutchinson, yeah, your class. Why you fucking give me £3 then?
Oh yes.
Oh, what?
Oh yes.
Oh, I love it.
This is yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
See,
So-
that's why I'm here.
You know, I don't go to Greece often, but I go to. I do quite a lot of shows internationally.
Yeah.
And I was in Dubai in early 2023, and we're doing a show in this place. Dubai is the kind of place that there's quite a few slaves in Dubai. I don't know if you heard about that. Right? There's lots of Pakistani and Bangladeshi people who go there. They take their passports and they're like, right, well, we paid for you to come out here, so now you have to pay us back. And they pay them pennies to the pound, and they have them there for 4 years with their passports withheld. They can do fuck all. It's not some places in Dubai is like that. But anyway, I was with the rich people, so and let me tell you something. The benefits of slavery. The buildings are next level.
Yeah.
So I am.
Way back in the day, pyramids, slavery.
Greece,
Yeah,
slaves.
Greece,
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
So I'm in this place. I'm doing the shows, and there was this girl, right? And she was like this very imposing, beautiful woman. Like no one could miss her in a gig. She's tall, blonde, like big fake, like a wag type, right?
My
so
favourite.
she came up to me. She goes, "Hey, how are you?" Blah blah blah. She was from like Liverpool or Manchester, and then she says, my husband, he's here tonight. He's a footballer." And I was like, all right, and I thought he might be some shit footballer, whatever. And I said, she goes, he's from Newcastle. I'm like, oh yeah, who is he? And she points him at him. It's Steven Taylor, the Newcastle defender.
Oh yeah,
Right? Newcastle, yeah. Newcastle defender, many caps for England. And Steven Taylor is like drunk with her, and they're having a nice time at the gig. And now he comes to talk to me. And he heard that I used to live in Newcastle for like 20 years. Yeah. So we're just chatting about Newcastle, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, dude, what are you doing over here? And he went, I I met some people, and then they were running football like teams over here, and I found a team that was like well cheap. It was like £800,000 to buy the team. So I bought the team, and it's gone really well. You know, it's like we used to be in the second division and that, but now we're in the first division, and we're like fighting. But you know, the Arabs, they don't really like us because we're foreign owned, and they're trying to like the referees go against us. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, you know, sounds like interesting. At least it's in whatever you're doing. And she went, and you know, my wife and that like says it's like the slave trade. And I'm like, how is it a slave trade? She went, well, I didn't think it's a slave trade like, but and then I'm butchering the accent, right? Yeah. But he goes, I didn't think it's a slave trade like, but I'll tell you what it is, yeah? And then what we do in my team, right? We go out. I have some scouts in Africa, and they go out in Africa. They go to these like really poor places in Africa, and they find these like really poor Africans, and we find them, right? And they live like in boxes, like 5 of them in a room and that. So we go there and we get them, and we fly them out like to Dubai and that, and they stay in my place, and they've got like a bedroom each, and they've got in the flats, and they stay with me, and I water them, I feed them, I take them in taxis to the football matches and that, and sure, I didn't pay them or nothing, but I pay for all the lifestyle, and they're getting a much better life, you know, compared to they used to live. I'm like, excuse me, what are you saying? And he goes, I don't pay them, but why would I pay them? Listen, the Africans, right? You got to keep them hungry. Keep the Africans hungry. It's very important, because the Africans, you give them a little bit of money, and then you're never going to see it back, because they gone crazy, man. They go out and they just drink, and they fuck loads of beds and that, and then they focus. But you keep them hungry. The determination really comes through. And I'm not mental. Like if someone like comes over here and says, "Oh, can I buy this guy off you?" I will sell them, and then they go on and they make like proper wages, like in Europe and that. And of course, I keep like 50% of the transfer fee, but the rest of it goes to them. And I just hire them over here, and I'm like, what the fuck are you telling me? And he went, but it's true. I'm telling you, I'd love to give them money, but you just cannot trust the Africans, because they just, if they're not hungry, they just become really lazy. You know what it's like? And I'm like, are you telling me that you have actual slaves in Dubai? Stephen Taylor, England International, and he's telling me this, and then I'm thinking, is he saying this in confidence? Should I just never repeat this again? And then Harry Sakini was a comic from Manchester, right? Yeah. He was also there, and then and he was talking to Taylor like independently. And then later, at the end of the night, me and Harry sat down. I'm like, did you meet Stephen Taylor? And he goes, aye. And I said, did he tell you what he's doing here? And he went, what, with the slaves? Yeah, you told me.
Stephen. Slavery. Wow. How'd you get into that then, Stephen?
I could not believe my ears when and I was like, the Geordie accent is very friendly, but even that has its limitations.
Yes.
And the limitations are, you got to keep the Africans hungry.
Yeah. Django 2, Tune by my army.
It's the fact he's going around telling strangers as well.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're telling...
He's trying to justify it, isn't he? Like, he's trying to just go, like, this is okay, isn't it? You're like, no, it's not. The more you're saying it.
Of course, I'm not saying... I can just say, at that point in time, I did not tell him, this is crazy. I was like... Oh yeah, you have to get him hungry. Absolutely. What am I going to do if I can kick off a Stephen Taylor? The guy's fucking massive and he's drunk and he has slaves.
I've got another film idea. Yeah. Stephen Taylor. He goes to Africa, and he gets this goalie, and he's like starves him and everything, and he's like, we need a goalie for the cup final. He gets man of the match in the cup final. Yeah, saves all his penalties. He stays there for over a decade. 12 years a save.
Nice. I'm curious.
12 years a save.
Nah, that's well. Ewa woo-wah. That is bad, that.
Stephen Taylor, Football Club Dubai.
Stephen Taylor, slave.
Yeah, he's still there?
He's still doing it?
What's the name of his players? What's his roster look like?
What's he done? He's formed the Premier League. He says he's formed an organization.
Joe,
His time in Middle East has since led to Taylor co-founding The Player, a Dubai-based organization that provides comprehensive support and guidance to footballers around the world by utilizing its relationships, experience and knowledge of the sport and its regional network. We have access to get the players looked after. When teams come across, we look after their stay. Our players can then go and train with these players, getting Premier League footballers down to the sessions. For them to understand the discipline, you have to have, it's a massive thing. So he's doing it now officially.
Fucking hell.
That's mad, that.
I didn't even pay them, but
I can't believe it as well of him, because one of my like sort of tics when I was a kid was to say "Iwa woo-wah"
Eva Buba.
out of it was born out of Stephen Taylor. So I used to go around. I used to like saying things out loud to myself. I used to go Stephen Taylor, you know, proper Johnny, like, and then it just went into Iwa woo-wah. So every time he came on to the day, I just went Iwa woo-wah, and I loved him.
And you
now-
were
Is that racist?
well, no, I was just like,
And you were a normal kid.
Iwa woo-wah.
You were a weird kid, though.
Did you see what Iwa woo-wah did at the weekend? That fake handball. Iwa woo-wah.
That is mad, that, you know.
Do you like the story?
It's fucking just crazy, isn't it? That still goes on, but it's just like obviously fucking.
Yeah.
But it's hard, isn't it? Because obviously the fucking, you know, they've got a bed.
Yeah. yeah. He said, I got them ping pong tables, arcade machines, PS5 and air conditioning. That was like, wow.
Yeah, four in a bed Dubai is just Stephen Taylor's youth team.
Oh, that's all we used to say about that.
Tories, mate, that poster.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that is fucking shambolic.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, listen, he's saving money, and you're a thrifty fella.
Yeah. I mean, if I could have slaves.
What happened with your jacket? Just to save money.
Oh, the jacket.
Joel,
Do you know the story?
Jacket?
No.
This is funny, lad.
So
So good.
So me and Adam Rowe are in London. We're doing some shows. We're playing Top Secret. I've been there for the whole week, and then at the end of the night, we decided to like go out, and then we didn't know where to go, and then we started talking to some people, and with some really like pretty girls, and then we're going to Heaven nightclub, which is predominantly a gay club.
Yeah, we had a Heaven in Liverpool that was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the name,
Yeah.
like Heaven, because the gay people, you know, don't go to heaven.
I prefer hell.
That's in the basement.
Give them hell, kid. Hey, nice.
Lovely.
Nice. Yeah, hell.
Discount.
So we go to heaven, and I hate pain more than I have to for anything. I hate pain. Like I love stealing. Does everybody else here? I love stealing.
Yeah, stealing is good.
I love stealing like Tesco's. I love stealing. I love not paying for my train fares.
Yeah.
I love it. I just love the idea. So I'm in heaven, and I had my jacket with me, this leather black jacket, and then the wardrobe, the cloakroom was £1.50. And like, have you lived in Newcastle? It's normally 50p in Newcastle. And I'm like, that is a fucking outrage. Like, I'm not paying £1.50 for the cloakroom. Like, are they having a laugh? Because I'm not. This is serious. Look, I'm not. That pound extra in my head, I was like, this is.
Yeah.
Like, this London is taking the piss. Like, and the thing is, I had just been paid by the club, so I have like £400 in my pocket, and I'm like, no, it's a principled situation. And Adam was like, and you could put it in. Adam like put his jacket in his bag and his second fucking t-shirt in the bag.
It's
like,
cowboy
you know,
hat.
you know,
it's
he's everything.
Stirs.
Cowboy hat.
Got a valet to park his horse.
So he's put everything in the bag, right? And then we go on the dance floor, and that's what dancing about. there was this guy that I was chatting to, and Adam was away, and this guy was like really hitting on me, and I was like, it feels nice.
Yeah.
Finally, like how often do you get hit on? Like never.
That's why I loved getting my ass out to a paedophile. It's just nice to be wanted.
Praise all king. So I was like, this is nice.
This guy's fucking flirting with you.
He's flirting with me. He's flirting with me. And I'm like, I'm there for it. Flirt with me. Why not? I mean, when in Rome, be flirted by a gay guy. So eventually, Adam comes back and he goes, "What are you doing with this guy?" Because like, what kind of dancing? And I'm like, I feel like he might buy us drinks, like because I bought many drinks for girls in my life. Yeah. But I think this is. I can see where this is coming. This is coming to the situation. I'm like, he's going to offer like to buy drinks. And I was like, "You're a fucking idiot. That will never happen." And then the guy goes, "Would you boys like some drinks?" I'm like, "Suck a dick, Adam Rowe." No, you don't have to, but I will later. So we go to the bar and we order the drinks. And obviously, like I tried to play along, so I had like 2 raspberry mojitos. Yeah. Adam was like the manliest beer you can find. Yeah. And, he played.
You say like, I'm not sucking no dick.
I'm just hanging out.
Stella.
I'm just hanging out, and the guy gets 2 triple vodka Red Bulls. And I'm like, oh, this guy's here for the party,
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah. So then
garnished with some roofies.
He didn't have to. I would fuck him. I don't know exactly what I would be in the situation. I will not be doing the fucking. I'll be biting on the pillow. I know my dynamic. The guy was fucking massive. The drinks arrive, and the bartender goes, "That's like 40 pounds, whatever it was, right? 40 pounds." And then the gay dude that bought the drinks goes, "Thanks, boys." And he takes the drinks, turns around, and disappears in the crowd.
Oh, those sneaky gays, man.
And the bartender goes, "You're gonna have to pay for the drinks."
Oh, the little bastard.
I was like, that motherfucker is running the scam. He finds innocent people like me. Yeah. So he finds someone that thinks he's going to scam him, and the scammer becomes the scammy. Oh. Like I was like, I had to respect the hustle. So like, you know what? I don't have any. I have to get my money from my jacket. And I went to find my jacket, and the jacket was gone. Gone.
Where'd your money in?
Money, a camera that had recorded like my last 10 shows, and the jacket itself cost £100. Gone. And I am fucking to the point of tears. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And we leave the club, like the night is ruined, and we go outside. Adam is annoyed because he had to pay for the drinks. And, and also, now my mood is ruined, so I have to go home. And then he goes, I'm like, fuck you. And I was like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, what would you have done? And he went, I would have paid £1.50 for the cloakroom.
Yeah, true, yeah.
And then the next day I went back. They found my jacket with the money and the camera.
Fuck off,
everything.
Yeah?
And that's why gays will go to heaven.
Yeah.
That's lucky, that, isn't it?
Right? In Liverpool, gone forever.
No.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the London gays are different.
Yeah, no, Liverpool would have been gone, yeah.
It's a good film. It's a good film. The contents would be gone. The jacket would still be there. The contents would be gone, but the jacket would be there. If it was in Liverpool, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, it's like when I was younger.
Depends if it's a Monterey, that'd be long gone.
Yeah, it's like when I found a wallet when I was about 14. I was on a road by where I used to live called Sandy Lane. So it was literally like one big road from where I used to live on Queen's Drive, Sandy Lane, and Peter Lloyd's football pitches there. So I went to footy, come back from footy, walked up Sandy Lane. It must be about 10, 11. Found a wallet on the floor, and there's about 60 quid in it. Thought, fucking nice that, yeah. The Subway had just opened up by a man. I thought, yes, meatball butties are on me, baby. Just for me.
Meatball butties?
Meatballs, yeah.
Butties?
Yeah, it's...
You made Subway Northern?
Yeah, meatball butties. So, they're on me, baby.
What bread do you want? Warburton's.
Yeah. The orange one. So, I found this wallet. £60 in it, yeah, when you're like 10, 11, whatever. Thought, yeah, nice, that took the money. And then I looked at he had loads of cards, yeah, like loads of bank cards, ID and that, yeah. And just me at like 11, 10, I thought, wow, like he's gonna have to just like ring up everywhere and cancel them. Like that's our ass, you know what I mean? Because I'm a nice guy, you know. I was a nice kid, but like I took the 60 quid and put it in my pocket, and I seen on the driver license 15 Sandy Lane, so it was only over the road. So I was like, I'll just give him his wallet back so he gets all his ID back, his cards, doesn't have to cancel anything. So knocked on the door.
But you had the money in your pocket?
Yeah, the money in my pocket, yeah.
Very smart.
I knocked on the door and the fella answered and he went, right mate, I said, hi mate, I just found this wallet and it's your address, and then he went, oh fucking hell, nice one mate. Opened it, went, where's me money? I went, I don't know, I've just found your wallet. He went, oh, shut the door. I was like, you cheeky cunts, I'm glad I'm fucking robbed that 60 quid now.
I had the same thing in London. There was a guy asleep on the tube, like waiting for the tube. And then there was a guy like there. I was like, "Hey mate, are you all right?" And now he's doing that. He nicks the phone of him. Oh. So I went there and I was like, "This is fucking crazy." So I take the phone of this guy, and I'm like, "Give him the phone back." And the guy was like putting the phone away. He gets in the train and he's trying to snatch the phone off me. And the people in the train realize what's happening and they kick him like to give him the phone. I eventually get the phone. I'm like, "Great." I'll go to the guy and I said, "Hey man." He wakes up. I'm like, "This guy took your phone, but I have it." And he went, "What? That's what you woke me up for?" That
I was just lashed his
fucking
phone.
I went.
This is the only time I would have pushed someone.
I just realised that fella when he said to me, "Have you got? Where's the money?" It's probably because I had about fucking 6 subways, wasn't it? I don't know.
I went to. I found these as well. I went to the Cheltenham Festival. Yeah, it's a 4-day festival. I just went for the first day, and I found a phone on the way out. It's like a horse race. I found an iPhone on the way out, so I was picked up. It was like no chance going to find him. So I charged it at mine, and like something you can text like, "Oh, has anyone found this?"
Yeah.
I went, "Yeah, I found it. I'm in Manchester." He went, "Oh, great. If we send a courier, can we pick it up?" I went, "Yes, of course." So I sent a courier, give it him, and the guy went, "Oh, I'm really thankful that you've done all this for me and stuff." Because I went to go a bit out of my way because I had to go to a different house and all this shit. And he went, "I'll give you £100 bet on the Gold Cup." I went, "Nah, lad, don't be silly, lad. It's fine. Then the Gold Cup's at R3. It's like the 4th race of the day. The previous 3 races, I lost 500 quid. And I texted back before the Gold Cup and I went, "Any chance of that?"
Did he give you it? Did you win?
No. What's the most you lost in the day?
Thousands.
How did you find thousands? How did you find thousands?
My worst ever day when I was like proper skint was I got a £3,000 overdraft and put it on one horse and the horse fell.
Oh my God.
And then I owed the bank £3,000.
And how did you recover from that?
I didn't. I just don't answer letters. I just don't open letters.
I hate opening letters also.
Yeah, so
It's the worst thing.
I've opened like 5 letters in the last 10 years and all them were tax rebates.
Do you know, like you said before, you like getting things for free.
Yeah.
Like, and I like fucking the system. The ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Jamie spoke about on past, like we used to get payday loans. Remember payday loans?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah. I haven't had one, but yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
like,
Greece had a massive one in 08.
All right.
yeah, we used to get payday loans, and we spoke about this before. Where me and Jamie, like obviously we didn't know each other then, but I mean, like it's funny that we both like have done the same thing where we used to just get one loans and then you pay them back the first few, and then the end you're just like, fuck this, and then you just get more different companies payday loans. You get letters to the house now, and you, like his mum's kicking off my hands, going, "What the fuck?" And we're gonna have to change the house phone number that he had for like 30 years because people just ringing up saying, "Where's his money?"
My mum written letters, handwritten
letters.
Lad, she was like fucking Stan. She written to companies.
She's gone cold because we've got no money.
She went, he's a gambling addict and you've lent him money to gamble and all that stuff. Please take it easy on him. All this kind of stuff.
Take it easy on him.
Nice.
So they like...
I never paid one of them back, you know.
Nah,
I just kept ignoring them till he went bust.
Because I knew there'd be... It's so illegal.
Yeah.
It will get found out eventually.
So
just like, next week, mate.
It's
I have I have accumulated debt by not paying bills, but never won them. But it's very, very stressful, isn't it? Like I remember when I was in uni and I was staying with this guy, and we lived in this flat. This guy was a proper degenerate. He used to bet on football teams, and that's how he paid his rent on football betting. But he won every single week. He was like, the guy was like some sort of fucking savant. He would study all the matches all week, 5 different leagues, like Italy, Spain, England, Greece,
Dubai.
and Germany.
Dubai's got this new African up front.
He's up front.
And then he used to bet, and that's how he used to make his money. But he was like had a girlfriend back in Greece, so he would ring her very often and have like just like a sexy chat, like in the bedroom. I could hear him fucking moan. But I was like, how the fuck is he going to pay for this, right? And one day the bill comes and it's like £250. And he said, don't worry, mate, it's just one bet. We'll be fine. The house we lived in was a pigsty. I was depressed. I would because I didn't like the course I was doing. So I would be on a lazy boy armchair in the living room. I didn't have any sheets in the bed. I used to wake up in the lazy boy and go asleep in the lazy boy and have lasagna sandwiches every day, which is sandwich, bread, lasagna, bread.
Oh, that's good.
And that was like my life. So
Sounds like a nice butty, that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Depression sometimes is amazing.
Yeah.
And then
You need some mad shit when you're depressed, don't
Oh,
you?
it's sick though, innit?
Yeah, lasagna butty.
lasagna sandwich.
Because you make
Cocoa Pops for dessert.
yeah, you make something. You're like, I'm a fucking tramp. You know, what am I doing here? Dipping crisps in soup, and then you're like, fuck me, this is class. There is a reason to live.
But I was an animal. Sometimes I would create a bit of cheddar on top of the lasagna.
Oh,
and make
yeah,
it a
you're so
lasagna.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, I'm like, I had a bit of a
Gourmet,
flair.
you've made it gourmet, haven't you?
And then one day he goes, there's £300, don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. And then a week later, I left the house for something. I woke up super late, like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and nothing's working. The phone's off, TV's off, internet is off. Like, what the fuck is going on? I go for a shit, and the toilet is blocked, and the massive fucking turd is in the water. And I'm like, what happened last night? And I rang my friend, like, where are you? He goes, I went back to Greece. I'm like, what do you mean? He went, a second bill came for the thing, which was £700. And then on top of that, he said, I didn't have any money to pay. Then the internet went off, and I went for a shit, and the toilet got blocked. And I thought that's a sign from the gods. So I just
Poseidon's calling them back.
I just bought a ticket and I flew to Greece. And I'm like, I'm like, when are you coming back? He goes, in a month. I suggest you do the same. So I'm like, fuck it, I guess I go to Greece for Christmas. So I leave for Greece. And I come back in mid-January. And I go back to the house. And he's meant to be back. House is empty. Thing is off again. I ring him like, where are you?
Is the shit still there?
The shit's still there. And they're like, where the fuck are you? And he goes, oh, I came back. I forgot we had no internet. And I just couldn't take it, so I just flew back again because Frankfurt drew against Leverkusen. So I'm like, so I want some money, so I'm back in Greece. I'm like, what am I going to do? He goes, get a different provider. So I have to ring them and go, oh, I don't know who the other guy was. Like, I'm a different person, different tenant. I just moved in, got a new account with BT, run up a bill of £500 again, and then I left.
Oh, that's sick. That's I did with fucking Wonga and that. I went, oh, you mean Jamie Hutchinson? I'm John Hutchinson, his esteemed older brother. Yes, we do have the same birthday.
Have you ever had the TV license people come over?
No, but
I've never.
It's so hilarious. They honestly, don't be afraid of them. I had a TV license people come over once in Newcastle, and I'm in the back door, right? And the guy knocks. I could see a high vis jacket. It's like 7 p.m., but it's late night. It's night. It's winter, and I'm like, hello. And he goes, yes, hi. We are we're here to talk to the occupants of the property. I'm like, yeah. What is it pertinent to? And he goes, we are here for the TV license. We have noticed you have a Sky account, but you're not paying for the TV license. but clearly you have a cable TV, so we want to check what's going on. And I'm like, oh, we don't use a TV. And like at that very point, at the background you hear The Simpsons. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just a soundtrack. It's just a soundtrack.
We're doing role play.
We've got The Simpsons on LP.
I got the B-side. And the guy goes, is that The Simpsons?
That's not what he said.
And I was like, no.
Eat my shorts, dude.
I can't remember. And he goes, that's The Simpsons. I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he goes, can you open the door? I'm like, yeah, I open the door. And he went, so you don't have a TV in? I'm like, I don't. And then he goes, can I come in and check? And I said, no. And then he goes like this. Right. Good night. That's his powers.
Imagine when he shuts the door and that poor fella's walking down and she's just going, fucking hate this job, you know. And it's the worst.
Dude, they have no power. If they say
no power and you're being a glass and you've got no power to enforce it. So he's like,
if they say, can I come in? They're going to go, no.
No, okay.
That's the end of it.
Please let me in.
He was like, well played, sir.
I've been served.
You have played the Stormer.
I've been served with a letter.
Have you?
Yeah, so like you meant just don't answer emails letters.
I thought you meant like a dance-off thing.
No.
Someone goes, he started dancing, go, you've been served.
yeah. You owe us 500 quid. Right. Yeah, I was just fucking ignoring, and he knocked on, and he went, Jamie Hutchinson. I went, yeah. He went, give me the letter.
You've been served.
You've been served.
I'm showing me boxes, and he took a picture, and he went, we just had to have
Someone
proof.
picture of you as well.
He went, just had to have proof that you received this letter. Like threatening legal action.
Did you flash him your bum when he was taking the picture? for all time's sake.
Jeff, it's you!
Hey,
Finally!
Can you just drop the letter? Hey! Just rub sun in your eyes.
You just have to play the rules. Have you been arrested?
Yeah.
What the for?
Drinking on street.
You?
Nope.
Never?
And it was after the 7/7 bombings.
So you're mourning?
Yeah, I got arrested. That weekend, and the police all like screeched to a halt to arrest me. I was only 14, and I was pissed and didn't really understand the severity of the situation. And I thought, fucking, I could get shot here. And the police got out of the car, and I went, "I'll come quietly, boys. I'll come quietly." I had one can of Carlin in my bag. I was thinking like it was anthrax.
I got arrested in Morrison's.
Nicking.
Yeah.
What did you
Stealing.
steal?
I was so back then I would steal. What I would do is I would go into Morrison's in Byker in Newcastle, and then I would go in and I would put the basket down and then put a plastic bag down, but open the plastic bag like alongside the sides of the basket. So I would put my stuff in the basket to anybody else, but when I go to the counter, I would just lift the plastic bag and all the items would be in the bag. Now I have a third, like another random item, and tell the cashier, "Oh, I paid for this. I forgot this." Genius, right? Yeah. So, like, I was very broke, but at the same time, like, although it was summertime, so what I would do is I would take like the best quality steaks and stuff like that, and then throw massive barbecues with my friends.
Yeah.
People were thinking,
That's Robin Hood, isn't it?
Where's he getting the money from?
Yeah.
People like George is class, like and no one knew that I was like stealing, but everybody was like, "Yeah, barbecue is great, massive steak barbecues every 3 days, big barbecue down the park, amazing." So one day I'm in Morrison's, I'm doing the same thing, and as I leave, Morrison's had 2 exits, and I go to the left exit, and there's this guy in the civilian clothes. He goes, "Where you gone?" I'm like, "What's it to you?" And he goes, just dressed in normal clothes. And he goes, "Do you have any receipt for what you bought?" And I'm like, "What the fuck do you care?" And he shows me his badge, which is like a street badge, the laminate.
Oh.
It's not like a police badge.
Yeah.
But someone gave him a badge, so he shows me the badge.
Like
he goes,
shot in the
I work here. And I'm like, "Yeah, mate, no problem." And as I'm like looking out for the receipt, and look at the other exit, and I leg it to the other exit, and I'm running behind 17 tills, running behind them, just trying to run to the other exit, and the guy's behind me. And as I'm going to the other exit, the doors are closing.
Oh.
They are, and like fucking waving at the doors, and then like, you know when they pause a little bit before they just start opening again? And like, it was enough for me to slow down. And the guy had so much momentum, this massive fucking guy, like grabs me, throws me on the floor, rips my favorite top as well. I was gutted. And then he grabs me, he goes, right, in you fucking go. And then I have to I run one way and I'm escorted back behind the tills to the same people who watch me run, just ripped top, bleeding, and hands held. He puts me in the room with my stuff, and he starts fucking, what's your name, blah, 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 blah. And then he starts going, wow, you think that's it? Is it? You think you can come over to this country and fucking steal? And I was thinking, this is the most appropriate racism ever, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is
what would you have done if you would have went? But we can make this go away.
My dreams have come true, man. He was like, come to this country and fucking steal. And I said, mate, we live in Baika. Everybody's stealing.
Yeah.
This is not.
Have you seen the British Museum?
Hey!
Bit of politics.
Thank you.
Bit of politics.
Thank you. Not just a pretty face.
Yeah, that's what Stephen Taylor did. The Dubai FA came round and he went, "Have you got receipts for these players?" And I went, "No." What it was straight, I was putting it in a basket. But I secretly went and put it in a bag, and I just went to the cashier. I paid for these 3. I just need this. I just got another centre half.
But he has a PS5.
So I think you should cut that out then, Danny. Just that there, what Jamie just said.
I'll tell you what, right? Value for money for George's show.
Yeah, George's show, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Jamie.
Where is the show, George?
So I'm doing I'm going on tour.
Yes.
I'm going on tour. It's a show I did 2023. It's a story. Do you know when you have a crazy relationship story? Like when something... You're probably the person people have crazy stories about. Yeah. Like you're probably the person women are like, yeah. I was dating this man.
My ex. I'm responsible for many a cold sit-down shower.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I am so...
I feel so dirty.
Won't wash off. He won't wash off. I can still smell it. Well, that's because I spent all the money and the hot water's gone. Get the cold shower.
What's the red money on Brentford Fulham?
Why can't I stand? Because you're disabled.
Sorry,
Nice.
So the show...
Nice. I was enjoying the riff.
Oh, sorry.
So the show is...
So I dated a girl in just before the pandemic, who was a doctor and a mother of 2. And when she was little, she had told me that her mum had abandoned her and her sister, like 4 years old, in the house, left for dead. But they were found a few days later. She had real abandonment issues, and then her ex-husband abandoned her.
Oh, but
because
she was sick in
yeah, he was a piece of shit. Basically, they had 2 kids together.
that honestly sounds like my upbringing.
Yeah.
Exactly the same upbringing, really.
Yeah, they had 2 kids together, and when the second one came along, her husband told her he wanted to be a housewife, but she was a year short of her degree finishing. So she completed her degree, but he left her in the process, and she became a doctor anyway, with 2 kids in tow. And then we were together twice. The first day we slept together, she got pregnant, and then she decided to not keep it. Yeah. And then I found out that everything I've just told you was a lie.
What?
Never abandoned by her mom, made it up. Never abandoned by her ex-husband, she cheated, and he still paid for child support and everything. Also, not a doctor, made it up. Also, never was pregnant with my babies, never had any abortions, made them up.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
That's a good story, right?
What? Oh, well, I'm looking forward to watching that.
And I'm doing and I've made it funny. The way I found out is she tried to stab me. And then the
She tried to which? Stab you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, she's fit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out you.
give it.
Great
Pass
sex
it my Instagram.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
sex.
she sounds like a fucking psychopath. Get him, mate.
Oh,
So-
I feel, but I got abandoned by my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
But
lying.
yours is a real story.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Come
It's
up
not
with a
something to
story
lie
like
about.
Yeah,
Sad.
crazy.
Come back, mum.
Fucking Finding Nemo over here.
I don't think she lost him.
Because he grew up without a mum. Anyway, the show is called The Right Swipe That Ruined My Life, and I'm doing it in Manchester, Liverpool. I'm doing it in Glasgow, Edinburgh, Birmingham, Leeds, and London. And November and December. It's called The Right Swipe That Ruined My Life. It is way funnier than what I've made it, but that's the story.
Where can people find tickets?
They can find it on my Instagram. There's a link on the profile. It is my Instagram is Greek comedian. One word, nothing in between. Greek. I couldn't believe it was free either.
Yeah, nice
Well,
that.
But it's a good name, right? Greek comedian.
no.
Because my name is George Akaropoulos, and who the fuck can pronounce that? You know.
Yeah.
And then.
We'll put the link in our
Yeah.
description.
And then it's called The Right Swipe That Ruined My Life. If you Google that, all the dates will come up.
And also, I'm going on tour in January.
Yes, you
Pretty much all the same places George is going, and a few more. So, tickets are on HotWaterComedyClub.co.uk. Find your tickets.
What's
Come
your
and
show
see
called?
me.
It's called The Right Swipe That Went Right. It's about how he seduced this Greek comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said he got abandoned by his mum.
yeah.
Who's opening for you?
Pretended to be a dog.
Yeah, I used to put a wig on and just pretend I was a woman, and then
This Greek
I'd
dude.
say I was a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody can fall for that with a face like that.
And tits like these.
Yeah. I should be so lucky.
No, it's called Think I'm Arsed. It's a story about my life and that's my saying. I'm not really never took life seriously. It's always Think I'm Arsed. Lots of stories where it's got me into some bad situations, some funny ones. They're all funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's my life. Just
Hopefully. Yeah.
just don't give a fuck about it. You know what I mean? Let's
Are
go.
you arsed?
No, I'm not arsed.
I don't think you're arsed.
I'm not arsed. Are
So-
you arsed?
Yeah, not arsed.
Sign up to Patreon.
Yeah.
And get a cameo. Christmas is coming up. You want, hey, Merry Christmas, dude. Happy birthday. Congratulations.
My condolences.
I'm sorry that's happened. There's some of the messages I send on Cameo for a very, very cheap price because I'm skint and need some more money.
Is there anything you're not willing to say on Cameo?
No, I don't care.
What if I pay you to say something like...
Would you do like a ransom one? Like, please release my son, Stephen Taylor. Please release my son.
What if you say, I know she's 14, but age is the number?
Yeah, so far.
What you said?
I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Could you do a plea to Stephen Taylor to release a woman's son?
Ewa, woo-wah. That's the village you robbed your last striker from, and it's not on. Give him back. Come on. He's got.
Fucking hell, lad.
No one next week.
Bye, guys.